Alrighty, 6 seconds in, and hi, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you are and who you are. This is Troy over at Troy's Cards, Cars, and Comics 2, and it is, I think, Wednesday morning. Now, yeah, Wednesday morning. I haven't done a video in a little over, I don't know, it's been, oh, I'll turn this down. Alrighty, but like I said, I don't know if it's been over a little over a week or a little over a month actually. I know that for the Lenten season, which for Catholics runs from the day after Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday to Easter Sunday, which is the Lenten season for Lent, I had given up purchasing any collectibles. So now Easter was Sunday, and I've got some stuff to show. Yay! Of course, it's so dark 30 in the morning and nobody's actually up or here or anything else, just me. But I figured, why not? First thing I'd like to go ahead and show are some pickups I made. I'd actually paid for these before Lent started and then got them from a gentleman at the Magnolia Card Show in Mississippi, here in Jackson, Mississippi. And that was some more 1969s. Two really nice stacks, and the cards are in really good shape. So we'll go over those just real quick. I'd like to try to get them sleeved up too. I guess I'll just run through the card first and get them sleeved up later. I think he's got them in order, lowest to highest. It should be, yep, okay. Alright, starting at the bottom, which is the lowest number card is 109, Jim Lomborg. Here he is, pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. A little bit off, but I mean, the card is in really good shape. Nice corners, nice color. Next is number 110. That's going to be Mike Shannon. There he is, third baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals. These are all from the 1969 top set that I'm working on trying to complete. Here's Stan Williams. Pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. Next we have card number 123. Wilbur Wood. Here's a pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. Card number 127, Kevin Collins. Third baseman or second baseman for the New York Mets. These cards are from Good Morning, Robert. Just going over some 1969s I picked up at the Magnolia Card Show this past Saturday. I'd actually purchased these cards before Lent started, and I just picked them up from the guy I bought them from on Saturday. So I'm going over them today for YouTube, putting them with my 69 set. But I was saying that the Mets actually won the World Series this year, 69, and became known as the Miracle Mets. Here's, man, this one really nice pink back. Tommy Davis. Outfielder for the Pilots. Card number 137. Wally Bunker. Pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. I think they're still in. I think the A's might be in Kansas City right here. Not sure, not sure. Baltimore. Guess that's why his hat's blank, because he probably was with the Orioles in that photo. Yep, that's right. The Mets won with Nolan Ryan, and I do have the 68 Nolan Ryan rookie along with Mr. Koosman on that card. Clay Dalrymple. But yes, the Miracle Mets did take it all. Catcher for the Orioles. Every one of these cards seems to be cut just a little bit crooked this way. But they're in really great shape. Here's another beautiful pink back card. Look at the white on that card. I mean, it's hard to believe that this card is 50 years old. It's over 50 years old. It's Grant Jackson. It's cut better than those other cards, but it's cut off the other way. And that's a pitcher for the Phillies. Number 174. Here's number 180. Willie Horton. Outfield for the Tigers. The Detroit Tigers won the World Series in 1968. 1968 was my birth year. I do have a completed 1968 top set. Manager Bill Rigney. Bill was named Minor League Manager of the Year in 55 and Major League Manager of the Year in 62. With the Angels, Manager Bill Rigney. Excuse me, sorry. Here we have number 225, Don Kessinger. Shortstop for the Cubs. Again, cut off this way, but the corners on all these cards so far are really, really nice. I really need to get these cards sleeved up before I start getting some corner dinging. Next one we have is going to be Pat Dobson at number 231. Pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. 233 is going to be Steve Barber. Steve once combined with Stu Miller to pitch a no-hitter and lost. That's incredible. Steve Barber pitched for the Pilots, and I did notice, and when I bought this card, or when I picked this card up, look at the stain on how it doesn't, it's a really, really dark black stain, but it doesn't go past the line of his face. It's almost like it's a printing error. Because it's not on the card at all. It's just on his face. And I looked it up, and that is not a standard printing error for that card. So, but that's a pretty bad stain. I'm actually going to, even though this card's in really nice shape, because of that stain, I'm going to try to get another one eventually. I mean, it's a common, so the only thing that'll run the price up is that it's a vintage 1969 card. Manny Mota, number 236. Yep. So this, and my wife wasn't really happy with me for working on this set. A few years ago, I started with my 68 set, my birth year set. And of course, that has the bench rookie, the Ryan rookie, the 68 mantle, Seaver. So those cards can get a little expensive. And then in 1970 is my younger brother's birth year set, but he passed away at the age of 39. So I went ahead and put one together for him, well, for me, but his birth year set. And then a buddy of mine just mentioned, well, you got the 68 done, you got the 79 done. Might as well just do the 70, 68 and the 70. Might as well do the 69 just to go ahead and fill the gap. And so here we go. When I told my wife that, she said, so you're just making up stuff to put together sets now, huh? There's Jim Brewer for the Dodgers. That's what, 241. Card number 247, Gene Oliver. On July 30th, 1966, Gene hit 3 homers. Actually, I just haven't been to sleep yet. My alarm's gonna go off in an hour and a half. Well, looking at that, July 30th, 1966, Gene hit 3 homers in one game. 2 years and a day later, I would be born. Gene Oliver, catcher for the Chicago Cubs. Let's see if we look at the back of his card. Boston, and then he changed from Boston to back to the National League after being shuffled around a little bit to go play for Chicago. But looking at the uniform and looking at how the cap's blacked out, the red 12. Appreciate that, man. Sorry to hear about your brother. He's been gone a minute now, though. My my 11-year-old son reminds me a lot of my younger brother. Card number 251, Ron Herbal. Herbal like gerbil. Pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. So AJ, you're awake and getting ready to go to work? Mike Kekich on number 262 with the Yankees, the New York Stankies, which I'm happy to say after losing to the New York Yankees yesterday, the Diamondbacks shut them out 7-0 last night. Go D-backs. Here's Al Weiss at number 269. Second base and shortstop for the New York Mets. See, look at this. 67, from 62 to 67, played for Chicago. Oh! Just looking at that uniform, it's pinstripes with a blue cap. So I'm thinking, especially because it's blacked out, that's a Chicago photo. Well, wait a minute. If you're retired, you one of those guys that wakes up at the crack of dawn because you've always done it? Ron Willis at number 273. It's going to be a pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, cards look really nice. We have Vic Davalillo from Zulia, Venezuela, number 275. Good morning, Leslie. Angels, Vic Davalillo. Ah, card number 278, Gary Geiger. Outfielder for the 69. They're going to be the Astros here. Right? 64 was the last year for the Colt 45s. Well, then that still would be considered a comic card, but yeah, I bet it's, most guys who know that are charging $1 or $2 more for that card. It's weird how when a player passes away, the stuff just shoots up. Alex Johnson at number 280. Outfielder for the Cincinnati Reds. That one's cut just the opposite of the other one. Cut that way. Here's Pat Jarvis at 282. In 1963, Pat led the Northern League with 185 strikeouts. Wow. And he's with the Atlanta Braves. Card number 287, Jose Tartable. Here he is with the Red Sox. Al Downing, number 292, from Jamaica, New York. He struck out 3 batters with just 9 pitch balls in a game in 67. Or was that 5? No, it's 3. 3 batters with just 9 pitch balls. 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3, you're out. Not bad, Mr. Downing, not bad at all. And here he is with the Yankees. 296, Andy Messersmith with the Angels. I have to pick it up a little bit. Deron Johnson, 297 with the Phillies. Yeah, I'm getting pretty much not first look, because I did take a look at him when I picked him up at the show, but it wasn't that long because of course it was a card show that I was at. Card number 300, Felipe Alou, or Felipe, with the Atlanta Braves. Same here, AJ, same here. And Robert, he's right at the same age. He's got to be the same, familiar with those cars. Speed Racers Mach 5 and Racer X's Shooting Star. Cal Kuntz, 303. Pitcher for the Mets. Here's Jim Grant, number 306. Jim won 2 games in the 1965 World Series. Pitching for the Expos. Number 308. Wade Blazingame, or Blazing Game. .308. Oh no. All right, it didn't fall on the corner. Thank you. Pitcher for the Houston Astros. Yes, they would actually be worth a little bit. And well, the thing about the Racer X being, Rex Racer, because his name was Rex Racer. So every time they would say that in the intro, because they would always talk about Racer Rex, and that's what if you say it right, that's what it is. It's race. It's not Racer X. It's Racer Rex. Rex Racer. I'm like, how did? And they just never put that together. It's like, let me take off these glasses and become Superman. 310, Tom Holler, catcher for the Dodgers, or as I affectionately call them, the Yankees West. The NL West is such a packed division, man. Jeez, it's like playing ball in the SEC. Bill Robinson, number 313, with the Yankees. Number 315, Eddie Fisher. That one's got some really nice color. With the Angels. That one's really center nice too. Yep, that's what it was. He was Rex Racer. Hal Lanier, number 316, with the Giants. Dal Maxville, 320. Shortstop for the Cardinals. That was close too. That's nice. Card number 321, Jim McAndrew. That one's going to be a little bit off, yeah. You can tell from the bottom right there. Pitcher for the Mets. Oh. With this card, 1 year in it, so. Rookie card. 12 games, 79 innings pitched, 4 wins, 7 losses, with a 2.28 ERA. Playing behind guys like Milton Ryan, Tom Seaver. Is it Tom? I think it's, yeah, Tom Seaver is also with the Mets right there. Jose Cardinal, 325. Can't forget Jerry Koosman, too. Jerry Koosman's also pitching. The Indians. Here we've got Joe Harlan, number 328. Pitcher for the White Sox. .338, Dale Unser. I've heard that name before, and it's a rookie cup card. The Washington Senators. Bubba Morton, 342. With the California Angels. Dan Frisella, number 343. With the Mets. That one's cut off like just the opposite of most of the others, actually. Wonder if that's like if it's on the left or the right of the sheet. Oh, this one's way, look at that. You can, the bottom line on the block is going on the box. Frank Lindsay, 345. So that one's going to be way off. Frank Lindsay with the Giants. Still, it's a good-looking card, though. Good-looking card. This one, just about as bad as that one, even a little crooked, because you can see more color here and there's to the line. Randy Hundley at 347 with the Cubs. I like that card. You know, it's probably a posed photo. It's catcher. It's a catcher with his tools on. The tools of ignorance. Steve Horgan, number 348. Pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. Number 354. All right, cool beans. Thanks for coming by, AJ. Nate Oliver at 354. Playing for the Yankees. Oh, when you have the money, and basically, but they're just trying to buy a World Series, trying to buy a ring. That's a. Oh, this one's got a little bin there. Not too bad. And you then get it sleeved and top loaded so you can get it packed up and it'll slowly straighten out. Hopefully, Bo Blinsky 366. But what I was saying is what's his name there? Guy with the Yankees. Steinbrenner. Basically the Steinbrenner strategy. Buy a ring every year. I mean, it worked for a long time. Gary Bell, number 377. Gary was an all-conference basketball player. How tall is Gary there? 6'1". Tom McCraw, number 388. With the Chicago White Sox, first baseman and outfielder. Bill Freehan, catcher for the Detroit Tigers, number 390. Some guy on eBay's got a Bill Freehan autographed catcher's mitt, and he wants like $500 for it. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a mitt, but I'm not paying $500 for it. Chuck Dobson, number 397. Pitcher for the A's. You got the money. Well, that's just it. I don't have the money. That's why, I don't have the glove. Tito Francona. I think Tito's with Atlanta right here. Yep. Good morning, Titus, or good afternoon. 398. Tito Francona. Jake Gibbs from Grenada, Mississippi. How you like that? That's right up the road from here. Card number 401. Jake has been the Yanks' number one catcher for 2 years. He's an All-American quarterback for the University of Mississippi. That would be Ole Miss. How you like that? Speaking of local baseball, the minor league season is getting ready to start, and our minor league team here in just outside of Jackson and Pearl, the Mississippi Braves, the AA team for the Atlanta Braves. This is their final season. 20-year contract they signed. They built that field, and then instead of renewing, they're pulling up roots and moving to Columbus, Georgia. Nate Colbert, 408. First baseman for the Padres. So I will be trying to make as many games as I can while we still have minor league ball. Looking forward to going and getting my 20th anniversary of the Mississippi Braves in Mississippi, and at the same time, all my final season stuff, because this will be the final season for the Mississippi Braves. 411, Larry Dierker, pitcher for the Houston Astros. Roland Sheldon, 413, pitcher for the Pilots. See, I think it's side of the Pilots, of Seattle Pilots, I believe. Washington Senators, Seattle Pilots. Ray Washburn, 415. That one, look at that. It's no bottom on it, so it's going to be cut way that way. Yep. With the St. Louis Cardinals. Number 417. That's a Sporting News card for Ken Harrelson, first baseman for the Red Sox, American League All-Stars. I'm actually from Louisiana, but I'm in Mississippi now. I've lived here since 2007. Came here for work and been here ever since. 469. Chico Ruiz. Chico's an infielder for the Cincinnati Reds. Tim McCarver, 475. That's why Leslie with Hillbilly Creations, that dropped in a little bit earlier. She's also in Louisiana. I'm originally from South Louisiana, south of New Orleans. Tim McCarver, catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Another really pretty card. Look at that. Number 498, Juan Pizarro. Pitcher for the Red Sox. Yes, that is a pretty card. Man. Cookie Rojas, 507. Just a few more. Then I'll probably go take a 1 hour nap. Yes, I've heard of Reggie Sanders. Reggie played for the 2001 World Series winning Arizona Diamondbacks. In which they beat the then trying to run that streak. I think that would have been game 4 for them, or game maybe 3 in a row, but I think it was 4 in a row actually if they had won in 2001, because they went back and won it in 2002, and that would be the Yankees. Len Gabrielson, 615. Outfielder for the Dodgers. The Los Angeles Yankees West. And Johnny Padres, formerly with the Brooklyn Dodgers, here with LA, and then moved to Detroit. Card number 659. So played 2 seasons in Detroit, then didn't play in 1968, and here he is in a Padres uniform. Served in the military in 59. Big fan of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Of course, after 1958 and Los Angeles, even though my Diamondbacks weren't in the National League West in 1958, I'm still not a big, I'll leave them alone after that. But I do collect some Brooklyn Dodgers memorabilia and baseball cards. So that's it for the 1969 cards that I picked up at the Magnolia Card Show. The next Magnolia Card Show is actually end of June or beginning of June. I think it's maybe at the beginning of June. But if you're in Mississippi or nearby, stop by and see us. And that's the first yawn. That's the first time I've yawned since, all night. So, Robert, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and try to take a 1 hour, hour and a half nap. Yep, now then I have to get up and get ready to go to work myself. So, thanks a lot to you guys watching this recording. Thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe on the videos. Tell me if you like them or not. And I will catch everybody around the way on YouTube. Thanks a lot, my chan. Tschüss.